What is up, awesome people? And welcome back to another Wi-Fi Wednesday shenanigans! Alrighty, before we get down to the shenanigans, I do want to address one little thing, and that is a huge thank you to everyone who has supported me, whether it be through subscribing to the channel, viewing these videos, leaving a like, and not watching the rest of the video, or commenting, or whatever you do. Thank you so much for the 10,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely awesome. As I said, regardless of what you do for this channel, it means an absolute lot to me, which is absolutely awesome. You guys truly are awesome people indeed. So, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's shenanigans, and that is going to be half asleep shenanigans using a Sun team for Little Cup. So let's just jump straight into it. So as I said, I was half asleep when I did this battle, but regardless of that, it's still had some interesting moments. So they're going to lead with an Ekans here, and I'm going to leave my Vulpix. Now, Ekans is actually a really extremely interesting Pokemon when it comes to LC. With Everlight, max special defense, health, with a little bit of attack as well, it can be an amazing special defense wall, especially when you put Coil on top of that and make it a mixed wall, very sweepy as well, and at the same time does get Gunk Shot, which powers up with the Coil, making it 100% accuracy. But no, they don't go for that, they go straight for the Earthquake. I'm like, maybe bulky, but nope, it one-shots my Vulpix. And I did have a little bit of special investment and a little bit of health investment in that Vulpix as well, so it's like, yeah, that's definitely a sweepy Ekans. So I didn't see Life Orb or anything, and I was thinking maybe Choice Banded, but no, it goes for the Sucker Punch. I'm like, yep, definitely not Choice Banded. So I'm like, this is an interesting Ekans. So I went for the Jump Kick there. I knew it wasn't very effective, but it was in the range of it being taken down by Jump Kick, since I am running Max Attack Adamant with Choice Band on this dealing, very similar to the Source Buck that I ran in my Sun team in my PU tier battles. So anyways, they're going to swap into Tyrant here. I'm like, I don't really want to stay into this thing because I know this thing can run Sturdy on its hit ability. So if I one-shot, it's not going to kill because it's Sturdy. But no, it went for the U-turn. I'm like, I can't remember Tyrant learning U-turn. So maybe that was the Zora that I saw on the team preview. So I'm like, I think I played a little too safe there. So I don't know, I was kind of kicking myself there. But regardless, they go into the Krogan. And because of dry skin and the sun in this sun up, this dry skin does in fact hurt the Krogan. So I let the Focus Blast thanks to Everlight, and unfortunately I'm running a defensive wall on this Licky Tongue, so that little bit of special defenseman investment I put into the Licky Tongue managed to save me that time round. But because Licky Tongue's slow and no speed investment at all, that's in regards to IVs and EVs, I do go down to the Poison Jab on the Krogan. So Dry Skin's now managed to put it down into half damage there. I think it's just hit the yellow range, so I'm like, I know I can come in, I can just jump kick this, and down it goes. I was actually hoping it didn't have like Poison Touch or anything, because that would have been bad for me. Then again, I think any touch from dealing, it would have taken out the dealing. So they go into Charmander, and like, I'm sure Jump Kick's going to come close to killing or even killing. I'm like, damn, it lives. I'm like, oh, that Everlight makes a huge difference at times. So Charmander lives on like 1 or 2 health there, goes for the Fire Blast, and it hits and takes out the dealing, plus the extra 20% or 30% boost from the sun. It makes a huge difference. Like, that was annoying. Alright, so by this stage, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm up to my final turn of Sun, so I can send in my Hippotile, go for the Thunderbolt, take out the Charmander, and Solar Power will not do any damage to me because the Sun is going to fade. And sure enough, it does fade. I'm like, yes, I was keeping count of my Sun perfectly, because I did have 8 turns of Sun thanks to Heat Rock on the Vulpix that I sent out in the very first turn. So Tyrant comes in, I'm like, I seriously don't want to risk losing my Hippotile because it's probably going to be the clutch of my team. I swap into Bulbasaur because I'm like, it's probably going to go for an Earthquake or something if it is the actual Tyrant or not the Zora. So it goes for the Earthquake, which doesn't do very much to the Bulbasaur. I went for Sleep Powder. Unfortunately, I missed. I'm like, all the times I want Sleep Powder that hit, I actually miss. So it's like, damn, that's annoying. So Dragon Tail from the Tyrant swaps out my Bulbasaur for the Hippotile. I'm like, I don't want to stand in this thing. Let's go back into Bulbasaur, just in case they went for like another Earthquake or something, which is definitely what they did. So they go for another Earthquake. I'm like, I should just live, which I do on that 1 health. I'm like, Unfortunately though, like, there's nothing I can do from that range, so Bulbasaur goes down. But I'm like, at the same time, that's a good thing, because I need a free swap in, otherwise this clutch is just not going to work. So I send in my Bonsly. I'm like, good. There's 2 things I could do here. I could go for the counter, which is what my Bonsly had, but I'm like, no, I'm just going to go straight for the Sunny Day. I'm sure as hell that this is going to knock me down to my Cust-Out range, which is the item that my Bonsly is running. We've seen this Bonsly so many times in my Wi-Fi Wednesdays. It is not funny now. Everyone should be aware of this Bonsly set. So the Cust-Out Berry goes off. I get the Sunny Day up. I've got 5 turns of Sun. make that 4 now. So I go for the explosion. I'm like, I don't really care for a kill as long as it knocks out the sturdy, which is excellent. It does knock it down to the red. I think it's like 3 health left on that tyrant, I said. I'm like, that's cool. I didn't really care about the kill there as long as I did some damage to it. So I'm like, here comes the clutch. Hopefully. I'm hoping no one has focus sash because this is the only thing that's going to ruin the sweep because I was like 1-3 by this stage. So I send out the Hippotal, which is Choice Scarfed. So Solar Power is up as well thanks to the sun. So there's 1 Pokemon down. Solar Power doing 2 damage to my Hippotal. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the magic number on my Hippotal because it doesn't go low enough. But regardless, the Squirtle comes out. I'm like, come on, please no Focus Sash. Or please don't live. Squirtle goes down. I'm like, awesome. That's 2 Pokemon down. They got their last Pokemon left. If it doesn't have Focus Sash, I think I've got the battle. So their last Pokemon's going to be the Zora, which comes out onto the field. Thunderbolt goes off. I'm like, please, please. Yes. There goes the Zora, and that is the game. GG. I'm like, wow, that was a good clutch at the end there. Hippotal once again saving my rear side. That little beast is so awesome, and Sun at the same time with Choice Scarf. Just running modest. It is so godly. Max speed, max special attack, and I think the rest of it's going into HP, I think, because it didn't really make much of a difference in what defense or special defense I put it into. It takes 1 tap from a fire-type Pokemon, it goes down. Takes a little tap from an Earthquake, it goes down. There are so many ways of countering Hippotal. I think a close combat from a Mucker Heat or a Mach Punch from a Croagunk, or even a Vacuum Wave from a special Croagunk. Definitely takes it down, especially if it's got a nasty plot up. That's annoying as well. So just quickly running through the team. This is, as I said, very similar to the PU Sun team that I ran. Vulpix, Heat Rock for its item. It's got max... it's a speedy one. It's got speed investments. It's got special attack investment. And as I said, the remainder of EVs in its special defense. Running Timid Nature off the top of my head. Bonsai, as I said, it's the same Bonsai set that we've always seen. It's got IV investment only in HP and attack. Don't need any investments anywhere else. I mean, you could go 31 speed investment in its speed and have like some speed investment as well going into it to make sure it might outspeed some very slow Pokemon like Ferroseed and all that. But I decided to just go against it. Has counter, it's got Sunny Day, it's got Explosion, and Sucker Punch as its last move. So if I can't get the Sunny Day up, or if for some reason Bonsai comes out to the field and the sun's already up, I can just go Sucker Punch, check out a Pokemon that's on low health. Hippotal we already know, it's got the Choice Scarf, it's the Modest set, it's got speed, special attack, and I think HP at the top of my head. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ground as its Hidden Power, and then... remember its last move actually at the top of my head. A Dark Pulse, sorry. Dark Pulse for any like Ghastlies or anything like that. Vulpix had Dark Pulse as well. It had Flamethrower, Head Power Ground as well for any opposing ground type Pokemon. Can't remember Vulpix's last move. Dealing, as I said, very similar to the Swordsbuck set. Chlorophyll as its ability, so a little bit of speed investment there. Max attack with Adamant, and then a little bit of health investment as well. Jump Kicks, Seed Bomb, Double Edge, and Wild Charge, I do believe. Bulbasaur is a bit of a tank there. I actually should have put Sunny Day on either Bulbasaur or Lickitung here because they're both to my tanks for the team. Bulbasaur does have the Chlorophyll as well, so I can outspeed some slow Pokemon, get the Sleep Powder off. Also has Giga Drain there for a bit of recovery and sustainability. Knock off as well to just annoy some Everlight Pokemon. Definitely would have made a difference if I actually went knock off on the Tyrant instead of going for the Sleep Powder. And its last move was Leech Seed, I do believe. Lickitung is the Body Slam knockoff Rest and Sleep Talk set with the Everlight as well. It's my defensive law, Bulbasaur special defensive law. So special attack and HP, Lickitung being defense and HP, the rest but going into special defense. Same with Bulbasaur, a little bit of defensive EVs as well. And a little bit as well going into special attack, so Giga Drain does a bit more damage. So anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed that battle. That was a bit of analysis on the Sun team as well. It is actually a very interesting team. I actually did say there was a few things I might be able to tweak with the team. As I said, Bulbasaur and Lickitung definitely feel like they need another Sunny Day on them. So I got 3 Sunny Day users, therefore I'm not like fully relying on Vulpix and Bonsai to get my sun up, because once the sun's gone, this team really does fall flat on its feet. So maybe down the track we'll see a revised version of the LC Sun team, very similar to how I run with the other tier theme teams. I'll come back with a revised version or just another version of the team in general. So anyways, guys, as I said, hope you guys enjoyed the battle. And once again, thank you so much for the support you guys have given to me both on YouTube, and I will extend it out to my Twitter followers as well. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me for over a year and a half. It really does mean a huge lot to me, and it really does put a huge smile on my face, because every day when I do look at YouTube, or whatever chance I get to look at YouTube at work, seeing your guys' support, whether it be, as I said, through subscribing or liking or leaving a comment or leaving a nice tweet on Twitter, really does put a smile on my face. And seriously, guys, it means a huge much to me, as cliched as that sounds. It truly does mean a lot. So I'm probably going to shut up now and end the video. So until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao.